Good to see you. Good to be with you again today. Yes, indeed. Got a question for you about truth. And I think it would be very helpful for our culture if this question were understood in its applicability. Um, but the way I'm going to put it is a little bit strange. Is truth more a what or a who? Now, let's first approach the question, what is truth? Now, I wish to emphasize that truth can be distinguished from truths in the plural. Truth is alive, free, thrilling, dynamic. Uh, it's like the light on a miner's helmet. It illuminates the changing circumstances wherever you are. Whatever the situation is, as it changes, truth illuminates for you. How cool is that? When we think of the promise that Jesus made when he revealed to us, I am the way, the truth, and the life, we begin to feel that truth that for each of us can perform that function of the miner's light, discerning eternal truths at the far end of the wall underground, and discern the jagged rocks and right there, and well, you're getting the point. But I hope. But that living quality of truth that can adjust to each person, while being good for a generation, for a dispensation, for a forever. I mean, that's a flexibility and ministry of truth that makes it feel more like a who than a what. But now let me go into the what aspect. Truth is not truths. There are truths of science. There are truths of philosophy. There are truths of spiritual experience. And we can write them down. We can't write down truth, but we can write down truths. That is to say, we can't formulate and fix. Well, even with truths, there's still a flexibility that we don't want to lose in terms of meaning and value. But truth, divine truth, implicitly contains all truth. And that includes the truths of science and philosophy and spiritual experience and whatever else there may be that we would like to add into the pile. One way to think about the approach to truth is in terms of climbing a mountain. And you start climbing the mountain from the village, the base camp. And that's that part of our culture which is interested in knowledge in a quantitative sense, scientific knowledge. And so much of the planet today is controlled by technocrats who lack the spiritual perspective, lack the wisdom to recognize that there's truth beyond science. And there's a lot of, people, millions, billions of people for whom religion is the truth. And they lack the wisdom to integrate with science. And so you've got a truth that's in need of an upgrade, at least an interpretation. And you've got knowledge that's in need. And so we're ascending this mountain. and we go with knowledge and science as far as it will take us. And then we're in this middle range, and we go with philosophy and wisdom as far as that judicious interpretation will take us. And then we get off the train at the trailhead or out of our vehicle at the trailhead. And then we go up to the summit in the sole company of truth. And there's the peak experience. There's the revelation. There's the truth that is so much unified and living that we couldn't dream of translating it into some quantity of statements. It's too much alive for that. But we can interpret and appreciate. And at that level, when that lands on you, when it comes into your soul, and from the soul it spills over and fills the mind, you're just so thankful and so much in love with God and so much worshiping our Father. And some of that stays with you. You don't stay 100% of the time at that level. Increasingly, gradually, as you come down the mountain again and again, as this ascent and peak experience and back down to the practical details of everyday life, but some of that stays with you. Some of that stays with you. And so you can live this life that's illuminated by worship and experience that relaxation, so that the beauty of truth and the beauty of life and the creation sinks in, so that you're not just in overdrive all the time. And the goodness of truth begins to dawn, because you've got this motivation for the brotherhood of man, the siblinghood of humankind, the whatever you call it. We are family, and we want to help one another and serve. We want to work for planetary progress. And here's this sister and here's that brother. Is it wise for me to attempt to be of service? If there's anything I can properly do, I am ready. That's the kind of feeling that we get more of. And so when we're living at our best, our times of living at our best become more frequent, they last longer, and our best gets better. And so for now, whatever's going on in your life or in our world, always know that you are a son or daughter of God, divinely created, infinitely loved, the blessed recipient of divine mercy. And his Spirit, distributed to us all, lives also in you. The wonderfulness within. As you go on your path as an evolutionary free will child of God, along with the rest of us. Good day.